Here with me is Randy Sutton, retired Las Vegas police lieutenant, and Chris Grollnek, an expert on active shooters. Chris, let's start with you. Again, the video that we're seeing is a shadowy figure, again, on a roof line. Butler, a shooter on a roof, sniper position. What do you think, given the shot taken, they say, from at least 200 yards, and it was obviously a kill shot?
Well, it shows some technical prowess, and thank you for having me. And I just want to extend my prayers and thoughts to Charlie's family. I met him once, a very influential, impactful person. We've been in the business of prevention for the last 10 years, and how do we stop these types of things? And unfortunately, this is going to be categorized as a domestic terrorism incident. Even my friends and hosts on your different shows have even expressed their concern about going out and doing public events. And that's the types of things that these would want. And I would think that Charlie's wish would be to go out in mass and even do more and defy the odds and be defiant, just like President Trump did after Butler. You know, we have ways to prevent these. There's closed circuit TVs. There's analytics that can be put in those CCTVs to detect weapons and notify before an event happens. And we know prevention is the key, not response. Well, we need a responsive measure. We need to start focusing on prevention. This isn't a sales pitch. This is a way to save lives and stop these things from happening.
Yeah, Randy, I think that is the point, right? This type of political terrorism, which the governor said this is political assassination, targeted assassination for political beliefs. The goal is to intimidate those with whom you disagree going out in public, forcing you to go indoors and forcing you to live in fear. That's what terrorism is.
You're 100% right. And Charlie Kirk was a warrior of intellect. He could use words to defeat his enemies, and that was his talent. His legacy is immense and will touch lives for decades and generations to come. But the reality is this, that an incident like this brings to light the fact that everyone is vulnerable. It's a very frightening thought. It doesn't matter if you're the president of the United States. It doesn't matter if you are an individual that is literally touching the lives of tens of thousands of people in a public setting like that. The vulnerability is always there. And the reality is this, that this moment in time will affect many, many people for many, many years to come.
Yeah, Chris, I remember I was talking with Charlie after Butler, and we were both just traumatized about what might have happened, what could have happened. And routinely we would say how dangerous it is out there and how you got to be careful. But again, he did not want to be driven indoors or behind glass or not be able to engage with students. He was close to the people he was debating. And obviously, this wasn't someone he was debating. This was someone from a distance. But he was close to people, and he thought that was very important. And that's what made him, of course, his intellect and his drive, but the closeness with people and the willingness to engage with people with whom he disagreed, and usually with really good cheer and facts, that was so threatening to the left. And that infuriated the left. And he was a Bible-believing Christian. He was a patriot. He loved the flag, his family. He thought young people should go out there, get married, and have kids. They hated when he said that. So they hated what he stood for, and that made him a vulnerable target.
Just shows you evil exists, Laura, and we can't fight our way out of it. We can't arrest our way out of it. We can't respond our way out of it. And we're going to need to take preventative and protective measures on the front side of this without giving away civil liberties. And I believe Charlie and I were from the same school. The more open and transparent the environment, the safer it really should be. And we have the mechanisms to make it that way. It's a tragic loss. I mean, the nation lost a warrior today, but probably, we probably gained a nation of followers behind him. And my thoughts and prayers are with him, his family. And I'm sorry, I'm getting choked up. This is one of those ones where all of them hit home, and they hit hard. And I talk about homicide, unfortunately, almost every day. But when you know the person, it's transcends.
It's both devastating, heart-wrenching, and infuriating all at the same time. And also, it should
100%.
invigorate a lot of people out there to get more involved and do not cower. Do not cower. You can't cower tonight or any night. Randy and Chris, both of you, we really appreciate your voices tonight. Charlie Kirk.